what they're looking for because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want to adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out.
All right, here's the tea. It's getting real messy today. Diddy's daughter, Chance Combs, has finally spoken up, and what she's saying could change everything. If you've been following the news, you already know Diddy's been in some serious drama lately, and it's not about his music. Now, his 17-year-old daughter is breaking her silence, and it's got everybody talking. Chance has stayed quiet through all the chaos, but not anymore. With everything from shocking allegations to FBI raids surrounding her dad, people have been dying to know what his kids think about all this. Well, Chance is ready to spill, and let's just say it's not looking good for Diddy. Get ready, because Chance might just spill something that'll leave everyone shocked. This could turn Diddy's whole world upside down. The big question is, will she have her dad's back, or is she about to drop some serious truth that no one saw coming? Stay tuned, because this tea is about to be red hot.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So, just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids and I got permission from your mother and say all of that. Just make it because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all four of us. So, and then I always come over.
Yeah.
And
it's Ava Baroni Combs. Come on.
All right, let's rewind for a sec and talk about how things used to be between Diddy and his daughter Chance before all this drama. They were super close, like best friends. People couldn't stop talking about their bond. They'd hit red carpets together, always smiling and looking like the perfect daddy-daughter duo. On Instagram, Chance was always showing her dad love, calling him her hero and sharing the cutest moments. It was the kind of relationship that made you go, and maybe even tear up a little, but you know how fast things can change, especially in the celebrity world. One minute, everything's perfect, and the next, well, not so much. One minute, everything's perfect, and the next, it all starts falling apart. So, let's talk about what might have gone wrong between Diddy and Chance. With all these rumors and allegations flying around, it's hard to imagine their relationship hasn't taken a hit. Remember when Diddy used to post those cute videos of him and Chance dancing together? Or when he'd show up at her school events, all smiles and proud dad vibes. Those were the good days, right? But now, things aren't looking so bright.
I give my opinion. I just want to say this before we get started, Art, is that, a lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. A black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder. It was Puffy. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of Puffy going on different platforms talking about how he loved the people that we was all with, how he loved the people that helped him, when in fact, none of that stuff was true. So my whole thing about it is, man, I appreciate your platform for letting me, voice my opinion. And like I said, opinions like an asshole. Some of these cats out here get paid for their asshole. I get paid to give my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, yeah, you just on here giving your opinion, man. I mean, you was one of the people that was real close to the situation, so why not?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So with that being said, right, the last interview me and you did was a day after the raid. And when you look at everything now, man, how you feel about everything? It's been like a week, you knowing Diddy, you being around Diddy. Could you ever imagine that his houses would get raided for sex trafficking?
Bruh, you can't imagine no stuff like that. You understand? You can't think that, because back then he wasn't Brother Love. He was Puffy. All the way up until he became Diddy. So his behavior over the years has changed. And the behavior that he shows now, and that he has shown by being Brother Love, I couldn't imagine that the police would be raiding him for sex trafficking. Nah, bruh. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him back then. He's a totally different person that he became. If you've seen him on other platforms, inviting men to party with him, inviting men to go shopping with him. You understand? That wasn't Puffy. That wasn't Diddy. That was Brother Love and Love.
How you feel about all the people that's wondering why haven't any of Diddy big name friends came out to defend him?
Because either two things that I believe. Either they know some of the stuff is true, either they took part in some of the stuff that happened.
Man, think about it, just a day after the raid, and now looking back, how crazy is all of this? It's been about a week, and it still doesn't feel real. Could you ever imagine Diddy's houses getting raided for something as serious as sex trafficking? It's unreal, right? Back then, you wouldn't even think about something like this. He wasn't Brother Love, yet he was Puffy and then Diddy. Over the years, though, his behavior has definitely changed. The way he acts now, compared to how he used to be, feels like a completely different person. Brother Love? Nah, I can't picture the cops raiding him for something like sex trafficking. That's just wild. Back in the day, that wasn't the Diddy we knew. He's changed so much. If you've seen him on other platforms, inviting guys to party with him or go shopping, that wasn't Puffy, and it wasn't even Diddy, that was Brother Love. And let's talk about this. What do you think about all the people wondering why none of Diddy's big friends or colleagues have spoken out? It's got people really questioning why they're keeping quiet. The friends who've come out to defend him? Honestly, I think it's one of two things. Either they know some of it is true, or maybe they were involved in some way. Or maybe they're just scared that speaking up will mess with their own image. Nobody wants to be tied to someone who's allegedly involved in sex trafficking. Look at what happened with Vince McMahon from the WWF. He got caught up in those rumors too. But you don't hear much about it now because he stepped away, gave up the company, and did what he needed to do to protect his name. It's wild because now they're trying to do the same thing to Diddy. They're trying to make him the face of sex trafficking, just like they almost did with the WWF years ago. That was a huge story. A lot of people who know Diddy, or have been to those parties, probably saw some things go down that they're not proud of. They're probably sitting there thinking, I hope they don't have me on tape. So, for now, They're staying quiet, not saying anything unless they're forced to or until they're approached with something solid. You've got to understand, once Homeland Security gets their evidence in line, they're coming for real. They might send someone to ask you, what do you know? What have you heard? What did you see? What's been going on? They'll want to know if anything happened when you were around him, or if anything went down back in the day. They're going to be asking those questions, and trust me, they'll send people to talk to anyone who might have info. At the end of the day, they're just trying to find anyone who can help with their case. That's why you're not hearing any celebrities speak up yet. Take Stevie J, for example. He's talking about it now, but he'll probably be one of the first they pull aside and say, I heard you on TMZ say Diddy didn't do this or that, but what about this? What if those pictures or videos are real? That's the kind of pressure they put on people. That's what they pay agents to do. So, I don't think any of Diddy's celebrity friends will say anything until they've been contacted or know exactly what evidence is out there. And don't forget, Chance is still a teenager. You know how they can be moody and emotional. Add in some serious family drama, and it's a recipe for some big-time daddy issues. The streets are saying Chance might be feeling some kind of way about all the attention on her dad, and it's definitely not the positive kind. But here's the thing, Chance has always been daddy's little princess. He said it over and over, so for her to speak out now, that's got to hit Diddy hard. This is the same girl who would always defend him online whenever people came for him. Now she's the one spilling the tea? That's a plot twist no one saw coming. So what changed? That's what everyone's trying to figure out. Did Chance see something? Hear something? Or is she just done with all the drama around the family name? Let's be real, being a Combs isn't easy these days. Everywhere you look, there's a new mess to deal with.
To get your thoughts over here on the video of Diddy where he brings out the little girl who he says he adopted. What were your thoughts when you saw that video, and what's your opinion on what it's really about?
Play that for me, John, so people know what I'm talking about. Because everybody only played the small version. Play the whole version and then y'all understand.
As we finish off, you go, Justin.
My name is Justin, aka Just Glow. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm about that action, and I'm about raising money for the healthcare people. And we're just so blessed and thankful, and thank y'all for supporting us today. Yeah.
Bad boy.
What's next?
What up, y'all? I'm Quincy. I want to say thank y'all for rocking with us.
What you found? One of the prettiest motherfuckers God ever made. Sorry.
I'm a Gemini, for everybody wondering. And thank y'all so much for just, tuning in with us. We felt the energy. We saw the comments. Let's keep it going. This is, we wanted to do this to just wake everybody up in a way of just, in a loving way. So help everybody have a happy Easter. Jesus is risen. Anybody else?
Yeah. Everyone, introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs. Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So Just clarify it, because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids, and I got permission from your mother, and say all of that to just make it, because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all four of us. So. And then I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Jessie, and I'm a Sagittarius, the best sign in the world. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chance. I'm a Cancer, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching.
Here's the story. I was out on the streets, and one day, Papa Combs decided he wanted to show a caring side. He saw me and said, "Come inside, play with my kids." Now, that might sound a little weird, right? I'm not trying to make it uncomfortable, but let's make it clear. He told me, "I adopted you, just like Madonna or Sandra Bullock adopted kids." I did it because I thought you could have a better life and enjoy things too. I just want to clear things up because things are getting crazy online. People are talking, and I want to set the record straight. A black parent stepped up to help take care of me, and it's important to make that clear. So, I played with the kids, and yes, I got permission from my mom. Now, just to clarify, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was only 6 months old, so we've basically been like sisters ever since. And now, hey, it's A. Ryan Combs, let's go. Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm a Sagittarius, the best sign in the world. And yeah, that's me. Next, hi, I'm Chance, I'm a Cancer, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. Girl, you won't believe what just went down. Chance Combs, Diddy's own daughter, just dropped a statement that has everyone's jaw on the floor. The streets are buzzing, and trust me, it's crazier than anyone thought it would be. So here's the tea. Chance didn't just speak out, she spilled everything. She went live on Instagram, looking all serious, and started talking about her dad. At first, everyone thought she was going to defend him, but then, everyone thought Chance was going to defend her dad, but chilly, that's not what happened at all. She started off by saying, "I love my dad, but..." And we all know when someone says that, things are about to get real messy. She went on to say she's been struggling with the truth for a while now. Can you believe it? Our girl's been keeping secrets. And the way she said it, Chance didn't come out swinging. Nah, she was calm and collected, like she had been practicing that speech in the mirror. Okay, so there's this old song by the Floaters that we all grew up on, Float On. Y'all remember that one, right? There's a part where the guy says, "My name is Larry, I'm a Sagittarius, and I like a woman who loves everything and everybody." And that's basically what he was doing. Now, this young lady, she's used to that kind of thing, and I know he had his other kids doing it too. But did you catch what he said? 1 minute, he's picking me up off the streets, right? Living out there, struggling. Then the next minute, he's telling me, "Hold up, let me break it down. Do you know your parents' names? Like, both of them?" That's where the confusion is coming in. But think about it. Here's a billionaire picking up a young white girl off the streets, adopting her and bringing her home to play with his kids? Come on now, y'all can't ignore the red flags here. He's just helping a girl who needed a family, right? Okay, but we're smarter than that. The way that young girl was talking, y'all can see what's really going on here. She was looking right into the camera, acting like she had done this before. That's how people manipulate others, whether it's pedophiles or anyone else. We all know the game. Then, she dropped a name we all recognize. And y'all know how people talk about Sagittarius, right? They say they're a little wild. So when she mentioned her sign, Sagittarius or Scorpio, it just made things feel off. I'm telling you, if law enforcement finds out her name's connected to one of those flights, this could get real messy. Y'all need to realize why they're subpoenaing everyone who was on those planes with him and anyone who traveled with him. He took her across state lines, and that's a big deal. This is serious sex trafficking stuff, and it's crazy. He definitely needs help. But like I said, I'm not ready to totally go in on him yet. If there's even a small chance, like 1 or 2%, that he's innocent of all these accusations, we have to give him that chance. But with everything going down on YouTube and all the companies speaking out, something just doesn't add up. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of people like Ed Lover, Luke, Benzino, and even Floyd Mayweather stepping up to defend Diddy. I told y'all about this before, remember? I even mentioned it on Vlad. Now, 50 Cent had something to say about Floyd backing Diddy, and I gotta say, I really respect 50. There's just something about him. But before we get into all of that, let's break down what's really going on here.
Okay. There was a song by the Floaters back in the day that we grew up on. Float, float on. Y'all remember that? And my name is Larry, and I'm a Sagittarius. And I like a woman who loves everything and everybody. That's pretty much what he was doing, y'all. And this young lady was used to doing. I know he had his other kids doing it and saying all of that. But y'all see what he said? Did y'all really catch what he said? He picked me up off the streets. 1 minute, then he goes and say, because I was on the streets, living on the streets. Then the next minute he's telling her, oh no, say your parents' name, you know, your other parents' name. That's the confusion right there, just in those statements. But a billionaire picking up a little white girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her his own to come home and play with my kids? Oh, man. Y'all can't see this is trafficking? Okay, all right. Okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed some, a family. Okay. Okay. Come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this. The way that young girl was talking and looking in the camera and all of that, she had did it before. They were doing that. That's how you shop people to pedophiles and people. We know she used the name of a person. Y'all know what they say about people that are Sagittarius. They freaky as a motherfucker, right? So why she said that was her sign.